Good day. Today I will discuss a summary or overview about integrated circuit packaging. First, let us start with the introduction. Production of chips undergo a process like design, manufacturing, packaging or testing, and customer service. All of these processes are done by integrated device manufacturers or IDMs, while the other suppliers like fabless company do the design and customer service. For the manufacturing, it is done by foundries and the packaging or testing is mostly done by outsourced assembly and test companies or OSATs. Next is the different chip packaging. First is the system on chip or SoC is a complete system in one chip. MCM or multi-chip module. It interconnects components horizontally and unified by a substrate. SIP or system in package. It stacks chips horizontally and vertically. It uses interposer layer. And lastly is SOP, system on package, in which it has a passive components included in the substrate and is currently on development. Traditional packaging technology. Packaging technology can be pin-through hole technology or surface mount technology. Pin-through-hole technology is a packaging where the pin is inserted into socket or soldered through PVC hole. And it has two types. The DIP or dual inline packaging, in which the structure of the chips limits maximum number of pins, and the SIP or single inline packaging, where it has only one line of LEDs with common pin. Next is the surface mount technology, in which it solders directly on top of board, and it has three main types. The QFP or quad flat package, it has a gull wing shaped LEDs on four sides. Next is PGA or pin grid array, where the pins are located on surface of the chip arranged in a grid array. And lastly is the BGA or ball grid array, uses solder balls instead of pins. Silicone Interposer. It is a silicon layer between substrate and dies. It also serves as a connection among dies and to the inputs and outputs. It either can be passive or active interposer. Both of these interposer types act as an interconnection and communication among the dies in the package and to the inputs and outputs. Their differences are that passive interposer has no active device and substrate, cannot perform functions, and has a higher wiring density, while active interposer has a fully functional chips embedded in the silicon substrate and has a lower DSB density. 2.5D and 3D packaging. These packagings are both system in package or SIP type. 2.5D is a horizontal side-by-side integration with through-silicon vias and silicon interposer, while the 3G packaging uses active interposer where the components are vertically and horizontally stacked with memory and logic. Next is the packaging manufacturing process, in which it uses three interconnections technique. First is the wire bond. It has a wire that bonds the packaging and die. It has interconnection types, the ball bonding, wedge bonding, stud bonding, and thermosonic bonding. Second is the flip chip. It connects semiconductor device to the board using solder bumps and deposited on pads. Lastly is the interpose. It is the layer between the substrate and the dies, and it has two interconnection types, the through silicon vias and bridge. Lastly, the wafer to panel level packaging. In the wafer level packaging, it is a package that is still part of the wafer. It can be fan-in or fan-out wafer level packaging. In fan-in type, the packaging is done on the wafer, while in the fan-out type, the wafer is diced and the known good dies are repositioned onto wafer with spacing among them. Lastly, the panel level packaging. It is a fan-out packaging on a large square panel. Thank you for watching.